What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just going to do a quick prompt um, to get us going. I just want to take one last image and show you how I create it, download it, import it into CapCut, create a quick video, do a very quick edit. The video is actually going to be about, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds, 18 to 20 seconds. We're going to add special effects. We're going to add text. We're going to add music. So stick around until the end. I'm going to go all the way through the process and I'm going to voice this over. So if you haven't already, please hit like. Please tag a friend in the comments. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll add that into our next video so that we can all make it to the end. I want to stop and stress I am not a professional video editor. I am merely showing the skills and tools that I've learned thus far. So most of this is pretty basic, what's going on in the background. I just want to catch everybody up. We are basically coming up with one image in Midjourney. I just want to show some folks how we get through that process. It's pretty quick and easy. If you don't have Midjourney, we'll get you set up on whatever image generator you're using to create the images. And then the main part of the video is just going to be how we get through the process in the CapCut app. Disclaimer, I am not affiliated with CapCut in any way. I'm merely just trying to help other entrepreneurs learn how to create videos from all of the images that they create. So here we're going to go into the auto cut area. We're going to select a few of the images that are in our photo gallery, starting with the one that we just created. So this is what we just created in Midjourney. We're going to add that one first. I'm struggling with life over here, obviously, in the background. We're just going to pick some images randomly. I have one at the very end that I want that one at the end. You can place these any kind of way you want to. What I kind of do is tell a story with the images. If the image doesn't fit with the series of images that I'm uploading, I'll just save it and move on to the very next set of videos. So I make a lot of these out of the templates. And then what I'll do in a longer video, we're going to create a collage of all of these to make a longer video. So you can set it up like a slideshow, but just keep that in mind. At the end of this video editing process, long term, we are going to seek to string all of these videos together to make one long video, but we're starting with very short videos to get you used to the process. So in the background, I got all of our images uploaded, and CapCut is making suggestions on what kind of content we should create. So I'm just scrolling through the very bottom in favorites. Which template do I really want to use? So we're going to go through that. We'll pick a template and we'll go through the process of making it our own based on the template that it gives us. If you're getting some value out of this, definitely drop a like, hit subscribe, and definitely tag a friend. We want to share this with as many people as possible so that we can all become monetized on all of the platforms. I kind of like this template in the background. I think this is the one. I think we're going to pick this one and go from there. This is a pretty quick and easy template. I'm going to update the resolution and go ahead and download it. Okay, so now that we've got our video downloaded, we're going to go back to the home screen and select a new project. We're going to pick the most recent video that we just downloaded and add that. And this is going to be our blank template. So I always mute at the beginning, figure out what kind of aspect ratio I want it in. Typically, I want it in 9:16 so that I can post it on the majority of the platforms. And then I get into my what they call color grading in the industry. This is me sharpening up the image. I want it to look a certain way. I want this particular video to have a very cool feel. So lots of blues, lots of dark colors. So I use the HSL setting to really go in and dial in my colors, especially when I'm going to post this on multiple platforms. I want the resolution and the imagery to look really crisp. So I'll go through and push certain colors and pull certain colors back. So for the most part, I will adjust those sliders as needed. You can adjust this to your liking, and it's totally up to you whether you do it or not. Once I get those kind of dialed in, I'll make my way back as a motorcycle goes by. I'll make my way back into the rest of the edit. And most of the time, what I'll do is scroll the timeline in the background to make sure that all of my color settings are in there correctly. And then I'll jump back to the very beginning. The reason that I'll do that is I want to make sure that all the colors are right throughout the video or as close as I'd like them to be. And if I need to go in and edit further, I will section off what I need to color grade further. So what I'm doing in the background now is we're going to add in some text at the beginning. That's going to be our intro. So we want to keep the consumer on the other end. We want to keep them engaged at the beginning of the video so that they keep watching. So I want some movement. I want some text on screen, or I want the intro to be very, very dynamic. So I'm just scrolling through some of the social media section of our CapCut, what they call text templates. These are already prefabricated templates where you can go in and it will roll onto the screen animation wise the way that it is. The good thing about these templates is you can go ahead and drop them on screen and then tap into each of the text bars and adjust the text as needed. So here I want to change that first word function. I want to change it. So let's get it positioned on screen where we want it. You'll see there's a border, a blue border around the edges. I try to figure out where that border is and stay within it. So you'll see me get close to that border and then get all the way as far in the corner as I possibly can. This keeps you from your words being cut off on screen when you get into final production. Again, if you're getting some value out of this video, please hit that like button. It really helps us grow the channel. I know this video editing is something new to the channel, so if it's something you're interested in seeing more, please drop it in the comments. There you can see where that big text box came in. So we just want to get the timing right and the placement right where it is on screen. So I want it to come in about a half second to a second after the very beginning of the video. And I just want the words to be visible, but I kind of want the viewer to lean in and have to see what do the words say once the video starts. For me as an artist, I always try to guide the viewer from the brightest point of the video to the highlight and main subject. So what I'll do is I'll put the text near a bright spot so that they can be guided from the brightest point on screen to the text on screen. That is just me personally. That's not a rule of thumb. It's just something that I've gotten in the habit of doing because I actually am an artist and I always try to guide the viewer on what I call a tour. whether it's on a canvas or it's on a motorcycle tank or it's on a tumbler. I want to take them on a tour. So from the brightest point of an image, which in this instance is that big bright point above the towers, I want to guide them from that down to the text at the bottom. So in the background, what we've done is taken a sticker and dropped it in. So that sticker is going to be on top of our video. What I'm doing is just cutting off certain sections of that sticker. I want it placed in a very specific place, but I don't want it to roll over into the next section of film. So I'm trying to determine, hey, where is my cutoff point? As you can see, we're going in and we're going to add something else in here. Let's try another sticker. What do we want it to say? I have some presets. These are all my favorites. These are the things that I use the most. I have a pretty long list all the way from when I very first started using CapCut. These are the things that I just find myself using the most often. The way you can put those things in a list is you can tap and hold on whatever the effect is. You can do this in text templates. You can do it in stickers. I believe there are other areas of the app that you can do it as well. What we're going to do here is we're just animating the sticker so that it bounces in. We want movement. So let's see, all zoomed out. Let's play this intro. Not too bad. I would have liked a border behind that, but it's okay. So we're about halfway through this 14-second video. We're not looking too bad. I just want to stop and say thank you to everybody who's made it this far. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I just took my fingers and spread like you're gonna zoom into an image to spread the timeline down there on the bottom. I need to be able to see more of where certain things line up between images. So what I'll do is in the very bottom where it's black, I'll pinch out so that I can see more of the milliseconds in between 13 and 14 or 14 and 15. I want to be able to see all of the little increments in between so that I can figure out where do I need to drop what I need to drop in there. Right now in the background, what I'm doing is just dropping in who we are. We want to tell the people who we are at the end of the video. So we just dropped in, hey, at Martial Artistry. It kind of doesn't look right though, so I'm gonna make some on the fly adjustments. I just don't like how it's lining up. So when this happens, what I do is I just take the original clip and slow it down. So at the bottom, you'll see where it says speed. Click on that, click normal, and I'll slow the entire piece of footage down so that I can get it to line up where I need it to line up. I will say as a side note, this will cause, if you have music on that original clip, it will slow down the music as well. So you may have to go back and add in your music over the top of everything so it doesn't sound all chopped and screwed, like real slowed down. What I'm going to do here is also add in a little ending. I don't like how it fades from the original color to our color graded color, so I'm going to add in an ending. One of my favorites is the TV off setting. So I'll scroll down here. The other one that I really like to use is the fade out. I use the fade out a lot of times, but this TV off seems like it'll fit. So I'll make my adjustments on the fly. I want to slow it down a little more. Once we get this to where we want it, we're going to go ahead and drop in our voiceover. So I like to wait until I got the video right. until I do my voiceover. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead and drop my audio over this. So hopefully in the video, you'll see a voiceover over this portion here. I am going to drop into audio. I'm going to go over to record, and we're going to record a quick just once over. Hey, how's it going? Join us at Martial Artistry, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So here we go. It's going to count me down from 3 all the way down to going live, so you have a chance to see how I do what I do. Hey guys, welcome back to Martial Artistry. We just put together a new Frostpunk video for you. Join us over at YouTube at Martial Artistry. Share this video, hit like, and we'll see you soon. Peace. All right, so hopefully that recorded pretty well. I just unplugged my microphone, so I'm gonna hit stop on the video and start over here in just a second. Hang tight. And just for fun, let's go back in and add some video effects. I'm always a huge fan of effects. If you've watched any of my videos, this is how I add in those special effects. So I feel like it needs some lightning personally, but I want to show you guys what all the effects look like. So here we've got some pink snow. I don't really like that. That doesn't really fit with what we got going. So let's see what else we have. I like luminance. I like the lightning. I use the sun a lot of times. I'll use the fire from time to time, but some of these are actually new. So if you see in here, none of those are on the pro version. So anybody who has the basic version of CapCut should be able to use these things. All of these are, with the exception of rainy season and the ones that are at the very top, all of the rest of these are free. So you can add these onto your videos as well. Like I said, I like the lightning personally. It feels like that will fit well with this scene. So I'm just going to adjust it down to what my liking is. I don't like it to overwhelm the scene. So I dial it down a little bit. That looks good. Let's find a couple of other things and wrap this video up. If you're getting some value out of this, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite special effect is. I'd love to see how you use it in some of your videos as well. Let's go ahead and add an effect on this second frame and pull the lightning forward all the way to where that frame cuts off. So you'll see at that spot on the timeline, that's where I can add the next effect going forward into the second frame. So from 5 seconds forward, I'll want to add my next special effect. And you can do that for each individual scene. You can do it for the whole overall video. I advise that you mix and match, play around, see what fits. You might find an effect that works well over the whole video, and you might find an effect that I just want it over this one frame. Look at that. I like that. Let's move things around a little bit. Once you've got it on the timeline, this is where you can really get very creative and play with your videos. Try different special effects, try different filters, try different color grading effects. This is where you can really dial in your style. If you've gotten any value out of this, definitely leave me a comment. I want to know what you guys think. I've not done a video like this before, so in depth, but I hope you guys got something out of this. You can follow us and find us on all platforms at Martial Artistry. My name is Lewis. You can find me on Facebook at Lewis Marshall. If you guys have any questions or you want to shop our products, you can find our products at marshallartistry.com. Don't mind me. At this point, I'm just being picky. I like adding in more stuff to make my videos look a little more dynamic. So I added in the star or the fireworks on a different scene, and then figured, I want to switch this up and change it around. So let's get this in the right spot. Oh, somebody's messaging me in the background. That's how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to get this on the final timeline and upload the video and let me know what you think. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back to Martial Artistry. We just put together a new Frostpunk video for you. Join us over at Martial. Share this, hit like, and we'll see you soon.